Hello, everyone. First off, I want to say to my fans, a number of you have been saying that you can't hear me, or that you can barely hear me. So I tried turning up my microphone to see if that will basically help with that and see if this fixes the problem. You probably hear the vents going on in my apartment right now with the heating and air conditioning system. I live in a loft, so it's basically it looks like an unfinished building. It's part of the decor. But in this video, I want to talk about something I really do to help with bipolar disorder, in addition to having therapy and medication. The medication helps take quite a bit of the edge off. But because I have bipolar 1 and PTSD, I still fluctuate in my moods a lot, but thanks to therapy and through years of experience of becoming more aware of myself, I have become more aware of when I'm manic and when I'm depressive. And through years of practice and just sheer effort, I found I found an effort. I found a way to kind of just push myself a little bit harder when I'm depressed, and I don't know how else to explain it other than um, it's just every time you're depressed, you push yourself a little bit harder, and over time it gets easier. You just push yourself a little bit harder that time, a little bit harder the next time, and eventually you start just being able to push yourself when you're depressed. And as far as when I'm manic, well, I'm able to identify when I'm manic. And what I'll do is take a few. I'll just realize I'm getting manic. I'll take a few breaths and bring myself back down to a slight elevated level of energy, but where I'm under control of myself. So that's basically it. Like I said, over time with medication taking the edge off, so you can do it more effectively. With therapy making you more aware of it, and with becoming more aware of it, and just doing these practices of pushing yourself a little bit each time you get depressed, so that it becomes a habit. And when you are manic, just take a breath and be like, just bring yourself under control. Realize you're manic. Bring yourself under control of the breath, and that's just all I do. I still go up and down in mood a little bit, but it's helped a lot with making my mood more stable. It's helped a lot with functioning. I'm able to function better. I'm able to actually work a little bit faster, but at the same time, I'm not going into as great of depressive episodes, because when you have bipolar disorder, and you learn this probably in school if you say bipolar disorder, but what happens usually when you have bipolar disorder is when you have a manic episode, it's almost always followed by a depressive episode. It's kind of like you get super energy, all this energy, you're doing so much, then all of a sudden crash, because you've spent up all your energy, and now you're just tired and you just crash and you're depressed because you just used up all your strength and all your energy. So when I bring myself down from the manic state, I don't crash as hard. I don't go into that deep level of depression. So there's that positive aspect. But yeah, that's basically what I do. That helps me in conjunction with therapy, which I really need to get back into. Therapy, definitely the medication, which has taken years to get into and to help get into a good amount. But the problem is, my PTSD is apparently so severe that they can only do so much of the medication. And it's just the bipolar disorder. It's just I'm on so many meds. They can only do the meds, and they can only do so many meds. So a lot of it comes down to therapy and just practicing what I learn in therapy and what I learn myself. But yeah, that's basically what I do. I just I've learned, I push myself a little bit harder every time I'm depressed, and that gives me something to go forward to. I found that when I have a goal, it keeps me from being depressed, and it gives me something to keep pushing myself even when I'm depressed. And when I'm manic, just take a deep breath, think about what's going on, and it brings me back from the manic state and brings me under control. So I hope this has helped you understand what you might be able to do if you have bipolar disorder. If this doesn't work for you, I'm not saying it definitely will. Each person's different, but if you want to give it a try, give it a try, because who knows, it might actually help you. But if it doesn't, it doesn't. But it's worth a shot.